What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Pete,
And I'm Kyle, and we talk about all things bloody.
and today we're going to review the movie.
Freddy versus Jason from 2003.
What'd you think of the premise of this movie? Jason versus Freddy, two of the top three going at it.
Well, when I was a kid and it first came out, I thought it was awesome because it's like, two titans of terror beating the crap out of each other. That sounds like an awesome premise. Now, being older, I don't know.
I think it's a good popcorn movie. I
it,
thought I would hate it,
yeah.
and I still like it. I think it's a fun movie to watch. But
Yeah, it's my biggest gripe is about it now is like especially the portrayal of Jason. He's like kind of Frankensteinish and yeah, moving slow and that and it still gripes me that Kane Hodder should have been Jason, but I mean Ken Kersinger probably could have been a good Jason if they gave him a little more to work with.
Kane Hodder fanboy.
Hey, even Kane Hodder himself said he was disappointed that he didn't become wasn't Jason in this. So
That is true. That is true. Well, the premise of the movie I thought was pretty good. Freddy has no power to come back into dreams, so he has to stir up the fear of everybody. He pretends to be Jason's mother, wakes Jason from the dead, and Jason goes back to Elm Street to do the killing. Well, Jason starts doing all the killing, and Freddy gets pissed off. Therefore, they have the showdown
in the real world,
in the real world, which it's cool. I think this cool. The actors were cool. The kills were cool and different. I really like both kills. Like I said, it's a popcorn movie. It's something you can sit and watch and go, yeah, cool kills. I honestly I don't really classify it as a Freddy movie or a Jason movie. I just think it's two badass killers going at it movie. That's how I look at it. So I think it's just fun to watch. Except for there's one part that you and I think that was kind of dumb in the movie. Um, there's a part in there where Jason and Freddy are fighting, and there's a wall of water, and Jason where he
oh,
stops.
oh yeah,
How does he stop and be afraid of water when Jason goes to Manhattan? He walked underwater the entire way to Manhattan.
so actually this goes back to part 6. He goes in the river. Actually, he goes even further back. Even like part 4, he comes out of the lake. Part 6, he comes out of the lake. Part 7, he comes out of the lake. Part
Oh,
7, he comes out, or part 8, he comes out of the river. I mean, what? I don't think Jason's afraid of water.
did you say the first one? Because he comes out of the water in that one
Oh
too.
yeah, that's
The
right.
very end, very
Yeah,
first
yeah.
Jason.
So yeah, so he's been
Wow.
in and out of water about 7 or 8 times, and but he's supposed to be afraid of water. Like, come on.
Yeah, unless it was just the way it cascaded down that he was just mesmerized. And I need a fountain in my hut in the woods,
So so
something like that.
so he's scared of a waterfall.
No, maybe he likes the waterfall. Maybe he wants to in his crappy hut in the woods with his mom's head. Stings to high heaven. He wants to put a nice waterfall thing in there to soothe him to relax after a day of killing people. Like a Zen garden or
Well, then
something.
get him a bidet.
I don't know, but it's just a thought. And Freddy, okay, Freddy's supposed to be afraid of fire in this movie.
Where in any of the Freddy movies has it ever said that he was afraid of fire?
And that was one of the points we were discussing. Yeah, yeah, because okay, Freddy's in a boiler room
Yeah.
with flaming boilers going, flames all over. I think in 3 there's a pit of fire. Why would he be afraid of fire?
Yeah.
He can't get any more burnt than the pizza that he already is. Once you burn a pizza, it's burnt at that point.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, sorry, Robert England, if you're watching this, you're not a pizza. Just saying that you look like one in the movies. I don't know. I thought it was a good popcorn movie. I like how they have to tranquilize Jason in real life to take him back, pull Freddy out of the dream state, and they battle it out. Um, really good fighting comedy. I like the pinball scene where Freddy's like ding 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 ding, using his crotch to kind of make that shot off the like a pinball shot. I like that. The ending I did not care for too much. I know why they left it open for part 2. Don't give me a goofy, just head wink from Freddy if you're not going to give me a sequel. Don't tease.
Well, there was gonna be a sequel. It was gonna be Freddy versus Jason versus Ash, but the three companies couldn't decide on how to divvy up the money, so it just never came to pass. But there is a comic book version of Freddy versus
And
Jason
that is
versus
true.
Ash. So I mean,
I mean, you got Three's Company. I mean, the guy who played Jack Ritter's dead. You know, and the girls are getting older now. And, you know, I mean, can you imagine Three's Company? They're living in the same apartment with John Ritter, you know, and the other two. Oh, we're not that Three's Company. I was going somewhere else. But that'd be a cool show, though, right? Come on, knock on my door. I've been slashing for you. No. Hey, another idea there.
that's why we don't work for Hollywood.
Exactly. But anyway, I thought it was a fun movie. I think watching it now, later, it is different like any other movie. Some movies become good, some movies actually aren't as good. I still think it's a very fun popcorn slasher, some good kills, corny premise that actually worked for me. So therefore, I think I would give it 4 out of 5 blood drops. Look at that face.
So, like I said, I seen this when it first came out, and I thought it was cool. You know, these two guys are gonna go at it, and I think I was only like 19 when it came out, and seeing it at the theater was so excited. All right, now that I just watched it recently, you think about stuff like, okay, what you thought cool was back then isn't so cool now.
That's
Um,
for sure.
my biggest, like I said, biggest thing I have is the portrayal of Jason.
Kane Hodder should have been in it.
Yeah, and like some of the kills, like when they hit people, they go flying. It's like they're like way overpowered. Like there's no way in hell you're gonna fly 20 feet in the air.
Freddy wouldn't be that powerful, but Jason has done that before in
Yeah,
some movies. When you
and
pick up a girl in a sleeping bag and smack her against a tree, Jason has that power. Not so much Freddy.
yeah, and then like when they slash somebody, like the blood just like spraying out. It's like no way, that's not.
Hey, if Johnny Depp could have that much blood in the first Nightmare on Elm Street, why can't other people have that much blood in their body? Just saying, because that was way a lot of blood.
Well, lately he's had other things happen to his bed, so
That would be an interesting story.
yeah,
Let's do that Nightmare on Elm
yeah,
Street.
yeah.
Yeah, bring Johnny Depp back, and instead of some blood, you have a little poo poo.
But me, I'd have to give it 3 out of 5 blood drops.
That's fair.
I mean, it is a good movie for what it is. You know, that time period. You know, we'll probably never ever get a sequel to it, which kind of sucks. Especially if we ever did, it wouldn't be Robert Englund as Freddy, and if Robert Englund's not gonna be Freddy, there'd be really no point in having a sequel to that.
Yeah, we don't need the newer Freddy.
Yeah, we don't need a new Freddy. Yeah. Well, the new Freddy wasn't. The movie sucked, but I think Jackie Earl Haley was okay as
No,
Freddy.
he was okay, but the look
Yeah,
of Freddy sucked.
yeah, and the story was sucked, but
Yeah,
yeah.
too
So
creepy.
yeah, 3 out of 5 for me.
All right, and 4 out of 5 for me. So anyway, until next time.
Stay bloody.